Alright, here we are today, folks. I'm going to do a review of the Masters of the Universe Origins Prince Adam Sky Sled. And then we'll do a little comparison and review of the line thus far. This is my first time having a Sky Sled. Just get a good look at the box here. All the awesome artwork on there. A little rotation. Yeah. See my big hairy arms. Alright, back of the box. Some amazing artwork. You can see some of the features here. You can swappable heads, swappable side plates. He-Man, Tila, Man-at-Arms, Skeletor, Evil-Lyn, Beastman, and Battle Cat. Yeah. Alright, folks. I'm going to break this guy out of his plastic prison and be right back. Okay, so this is the blister card out of the box here. And I just want to get you a good look at that. This piece, the blaster effect, was free floating in the box. It came out of this little section right there, and that's right, it is very cool. It's a hard rubbery material, not quite translucent, but it doesn't really need to be, does it? Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, folks. Excuse me. Here's Prince Adam and the Sky Sled out of the package. Let's take a look at the base first. Basic plastic mold. Supposed to replicate sand. I believe it does so fairly well. Here's the arm piece. The angle armature here. Let's get that clicked in. Pretty solid, sturdy thing there. Alright, let's slide over to the Sky Sled itself. This thing is pretty cool. I don't believe I ever had the Sky Sled as a child, so it's pretty sweet having a MOTU vehicle to mess about with. Got some great details on the dash here. I'll mold it in. Pretty cool sticker. Flexible but sturdy handles. Removable side plates. You can angle this cannon so you can shoot and fly it and pretty sweet. Gotta add the flying effects there, folks. Perfectly able to stand on its own, but it will look amazing posed on the flight stand. Let's see how. Oh yeah, that is so easy. Pop this griffin looking headpiece off. Let's see how the snake looking one goes. Slide that guy in there. Bingo. Perfect. No problem whatsoever. Let's get these side pieces here. They pop out. Oh, like butter. Super easy. Let's get this red dragon thing in here. Pop. No problem. It's a pretty sweet thing there. Excuse me. I think I'm more partial to the green alligator dragon thing than the red one, but that's just me. Pop this plate back off here. It's so easy to do that, folks. Very cool. Alright. Let's set him to the side. Bring forward Prince Adam. Alright. Prince Adam. Standard MOTU Universe Origins. MOTU Universe, listen to me. Standard buck. Let's pose him. Hi, I'm Prince Adam. I rule this place. Yeah, mother. Alright. Do some posing here. The vest gets in the way just a little bit, but not terrible. It is flexible. It'll move. Got a good elbow there. Wrist articulation. Yeah. Can't go wrong with that. Turns. Let's see. Does he pop apart as well? Yep. No problem there. A snug peg. Take him right in the middle there. Very cool. Let's reattach his torso to his legs here. Alright. Yeah. Pretty sweet figure. A little bit of paint rub that came from somewhere, but not too worried about that. I absolutely love this line of toys, folks. I am all in on the Masters of the Universe Origins figures. Forward, back. Looks like he's doing some crazy dancing. Yay! I'm a dancing fool. The knee edges are all weird on these figures, but that's alright. You can rotate there. Pretty good. Ankle rocker. Good range of motion there. Oh yeah. So easy just to pull off his feet. It looks ridiculous. Look at that. Not sure if you can pick that up, but there's an R on the inside of his foot. So I guess if you disassemble him, you can tell which one's the right one, which one's the left one. That's a neat little touch from Mattel. Alright. Let me get him standing here. Doesn't necessarily like to stand on a cardboard box that I'm using, but that's alright, because I can work with it. Now, his accessory is... Oh, we fell over. That's alright. The OG style pink power sword. Super fat handle, which kind of stretches out his grip from what I'm told. But let's see. Let's get this thing in his hand. Or see if we can here. Live action figure posing. It does seem to stretch out just a bit, but I'm not complaining because he's awesome. It would just be a nit to pick otherwise. Stand up, Prince Adam. Alright. So, before I post him on the Sky Sled, I'm going to bring in the original Prince Adam, just off camera here. I don't recall ever having an original Mattel release of Prince Adam back in the day, but this one here I got from the Most Excellent Collectible Toy Shop, Cro-Mag Toys in Raleigh, North Carolina. Shout out to them. He needs a fig bath, but I'll do that eventually. Comes with his vest and his sword, just like most original figures. He's not the easiest to stand, but aesthetics, they pretty much nailed it with this new line, folks. I don't have a whole lot of complaints at all. Like I said, I'd just be picking nits. I love that term, picking nits. Alright. Be right back. Okay. Let's move the original Prince Adam to the side. He's even leaning on the box because I don't feel like leaning him carefully enough to stand him up. Take that to the side. Let's get Prince Adam on the Sky Sled, folks. There is pegs on here. You can peg him on either side. So gets a pretty good seat there. Angles his legs forward. Gotta have to play around with it a little bit to get the grip in there. But if you are, yeah, it's a little bit odd, but you know what? I like the victory pose where he's hanging on with one hand. Like, ooh, I can fly with one hand. Look at me. Alright, let's get him pegged onto the stand here. Yeah. Behave yourself. Get that pegged on here. Alright, doesn't want to go. So let's do this like this. Alright, that's on there now. Gotta adjust the camera angle here. Now, I cannot fault that. That's gonna look amazing on the shelf. That's probably good there. Let's get the blast effect. It just pegs right in there. That is cool. The adjustable angle, flying down, flying up, shooting in the air like a cowboy. Woo! Look at me, everybody! Woo! That's so funny. Alright, let me put him on an even keel. Take him off of here. Yeah, this video is going to be a long one, folks. Hope you're prepared for it. Oh, look. You can turn to the side. That's cool. Articulated peg stand, folks. Flying at a weird angle. Awesome. Slide that back to the back corner. We use all this space for a basic review. Oh no, it fell over. Basic review of the entire line so far. The sword there. Alright. Prince Adam. You know, I cannot say how much I love this toy line. Absolutely adore it. Alright, put Prince Adam to the side back here. I'll be right back, folks. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and bring in our first beast of the toy line, Battle Cat. First up, I'm going to go ahead and say that yes, it would have been very cool to have ankle joints, but excuse me, I'm not going to complain about elbows, shoulders, and all that whatsoever. I really like the fact that this guy is posable, easily removable helmet. I mean, look up, down, side, mouth open and closed. I mean, that is just so cool. The saddle comes on and off. It's very similar to the original figure. But what the original figure did not have, but this one does, toe beans. It's got toe beans on the feet, folks. Look at that. So cool. That's attention to detail right there. I'm going to stand him way in the back. I'm going to leave his mask off here, folks. Put him back here with the Sky Sled. This awesome mask. Helmet, whatever you want to call it. Put him back there. I'm going to bring in for a quick turn Masters of the Universe Origins He-Man. Yeah. Got the battle axe, the shield, chest armor, sword on the back there. Very cool. I love the posability of these things. Whoever figured out the articulation, I hope they got a bonus from Mattel, because they deserve it. There's the updated Skeletor. Great amount of look up and down. Love it. That staff is almost identical to the original. Removable armor pieces and everything. It's awesome. Let's get... Oh, looks like Teela is up next. And I'll go ahead and bring in Evelyn as well. I don't recall ever having Teela or Evelyn as a kid, because being the typical boy child that I was, oh, those are girls. I don't want girls. But you know what? Girls are fun, folks. And it's not a party without them. If you collect the entire line, you gotta collect all of them. And I'm happy that I chose to get the entirety of Wave 1, because all these figures are very cool. Her standing there. Most trouble standing Evelyn up, just because of the size of her feet, I suppose. And let's bring in Beastman. Now, I got something special to say about Beastman here. I did have a Beastman figure as a kid. Oh, wait, I forgot to include Skeletor's half of the power sword, which it does peg together with He-Man's. Alright, so I did have Beastman as a child, but the only surviving piece was a left arm. For some reason that just tickles me. I've got surviving pieces of other figures, but all Beastman has is a left arm. That's just funny to me. Let's get him over here in the back behind Evelyn. Put the original arm there. Let's see, last but not least, we have Commander of the Eternian Guard, Duncan, also known as Man-at-Arms. Awesome armor, typical articulation of the line. Little mace here. Stands up pretty well. The one issue I have with the entire line so far is apparent on Man-at-Arms most of all. His neck ball peg, super loose. Look at that, folks. Dibba 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 dibba. Doosh, 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 doosh. Like he's rocking out. Doosh, doosh, doosh. What is love? Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. Alright. But it's not. Let me pop his head off here, folks. It's not the upper peg that's loose, it's the lower ball. I might be able to adjust it some at some point. Maybe if I snug it in there. Maybe did a little bit, but I don't want to really screw it up by mucking about with it. Got a weird gap in there. That's funny. But that's okay. Let me peg his head back on there. He'll just be my loose neck figure. Every line has a oddity. I'm not really complaining, but you know. There you have it, folks. There's the entirety of the Masters of the Universe Origins line, Wave 1 figures. And just for fun, let me zoom back out. I'm going to bring in some super fun crossovers here, folks. The Masters of the WWE Universe wrestling figures. The first one I got over there was Ultimate Warrior, but Sting is closer to me. So here is the Sting figure. Exact same articulation as the rest of the line. Very, very cool. Great accessories on him. Looks amazing. Get a couple armor face plates for Macho Man. Kind of replicating the battle armor. There's Macho there. Oh yeah! Snap into a Slim Jim. Oh. Yeah. Stand up, Macho. Stand up. Come on. Don't be a jerk. He was standing just fine a second ago, folks. Alright. Get the last one of those that I have. I have the Attorney in Ring with John Cena and Triple H, but I have not opened it. There's Ultimate Warrior there, folks. Very, very cool figure. Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, and Sting were some of my favorite figures back in the day. Wrestlers back in the day. Well, let's bring Sting to the side there. Shuffle these guys around. Put Warrior over here. And Man-at-Arms is down. Let's get Duncan. Stand up. Quit drinking on the job. I can't help it. My life is miserable. Oh, Duncan. You silly man. My life is miserable with this slobby neck. Oh, so sad. Buck up, Duncan, buck up. There we go. Now he's standing. Put him back over here. Alright, I'm going to bring Macho to the front. Bring Prince Adam to the front. I'm going to readjust the camera just a little. I'm going to pause when I come back. I'm going to do something that I've been wanting to do for a while now, folks. Okay, let's see. Let's get his hat off, his mace out of his hand. Move Prince Adam to the side. There we go. Right arm. Left arm. Put Macho's armless body over there. Prince Adam's right arm. Put Macho's arm into the peg. And peg his arm there. Interchangeability, folks. Absolutely awesome. There you go, everybody. There's what I've been wanting to do for a while. It's like Prince Adam is wearing a sleeveless shirt because he wanted to take everyone to the Attorney and Gun show. Yeah. I think that's a really cool look. Macho's arms were perfect because they had the wrist tape and it echoes the t-shirt. Why wouldn't he have sleeveless arms? Because I would imagine Eternia is super warm. Alright, that is cool. I'm gonna have to get another Macho so these arms can stay there. But let me switch them back. You can't beat the modular design of these figures. Macho Man at Arms. Come on, man. I absolutely adore the interchangeability of these figures. I think Mattel did an amazing job with this line. The ease of swappability is so much fun. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that would about do it for Masters of the WWE, Masters of the Universe Origins figures. And just for complete grins, let me show you how much of a lifelong MOTU fan I am. Adjust the camera out some here. Get the visibility back up. I'm going to bring in, I believe it's Thunder Punch He-Man. He's basically stuck in the punch position. That's the best way that he stands up. 1980s Survivor there, folks. This is the He-Man from the New Adventures. Not the greatest program, not the greatest figure, but I really love the sword. Obviously, it's broken, and I have no idea where the handle is, but that's alright. Let me bring in this beautiful man here. Big, beautiful blue man. Yeah, thank you. I am gorgeous, aren't I? Original Panther. Obviously, well played with. Beat half to hell. And last but not least, the original Cringer / Battle Cat with saddle. I no longer have the strap on the Panther here, but Battle Cat still has his strap. I believe this is a spinning blade or spinning punch, whatever, He-Man. The name escapes me right at this time. The handle there is snapped off a long time ago, but they are true childhood survivors. And alright, folks, that will about do it for my Masters of the Universe Origins Prince Adam Sky Sled and entire line review with special appearance by Masters of the WWE Universe figures and a couple original childhood survivors. And of course, Prince Adam from Cro-Mag Toys. If you're in Raleigh, check them out, folks. Cro-Mag Toys. Peace!